on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's
You gotta extract him.
refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their...
He's coming too. Roger that.
Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation. And the cycle of vengeance goes on.
Subject on board. Leave
Ouch.
the rest to us.
Easy enough. But yeah, the cycle of revenge is forever ongoing. That is a rather interesting concept though. It has been done in a lot of things.
You gotta extract
The
him.
circle of revenge. I mean, one person does something, someone else takes revenge for it, someone else takes revenge for that, and it never ever ends.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Alright.
He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That's just immature. Throwing a grenade at someone that's only has a stun gun. Real mature there, guys. Oh, stay asleep. Oh, you're hiding out in there? Just like your friends, you're fucked.
You gotta extract him.
Alright, we got it. Yeah, we have the prisoners to extract as well. We're doing that
Roger that.
in a moment. Alright, let's start the next cassette.
This war, the Kremlin never expected to have
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Afghanistan is a tribal society. Tradition demands that its people stand up to any outsiders who set foot on their land. With the honor of their people at stake, they have everything.
He's coming too. Roger that.
How hard the Soviets hit them, they continue to appear out of nowhere, striking back, then vanishing again. But there's one thing even the Mujahideen fear. Every last one of them. The Soviet gunships. They're highly maneuverable and equipped with massive firepower. Plus, the underside of the fuselage
That's the target.
The Mujahideen can barely scratch them with their small arms. Anyone who hangs around gets mowed down by the gunship's heavy machine guns. This new honeybee weapon that was given to the Hamid fighters, it's no doubt something to help them strike back against the gunships, which makes it a weapon that could change the course of the war. Those guerrilla fighters...
Okay, subject is in.
...actually belong to a single organization. Afghanistan is a multi-ethnic country. You've got the Pashtuns, the Tajiks, Uzbeks, Hazaras, and each of them is split into their own tribes, large and small. Each ethnicity has several rebel organizations that
New
their
pistol, you
various
say?
tribes gather under. They're united under the banner of
But it's a
jihad.
damaged one.
That
That
doesn't mean
sucks.
they work like a single standing army. Just look at the area around Smossy Fort. A lot of Tajiks used to live there, but they fled after the Soviets started their Scorched Earth campaign. With the area uninhabited, the Hamid fighters, who are Pashtun, decided to move in. The Hamids are based out of the city of Peshawar. We passed through it on the western edge of Pakistan. The Pashtun people have long lived in Afghanistan and western
Challenge is
Pakistan.
complete. Oh,
They used to
400
travel
photon
back and
extractions
forth
of people.
Then Britain went and established the border that still stands today. The Hamid fighters get generous support from the Pakistani government. The government wants to use them to secure influence over Afghanistan. Their liaison with the Hamids is Inter Services Intelligence, and behind the ISI, you have the CIA. That's probably how the honeybee ended up in the hands of the Hamid men.
Yeah, okay.
Please
So that's a little bit more on how that happened.
requested.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was only the light shining on me. I was like, what the fuck? I captured everyone.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
But yeah, we're getting a lot of things out of this. Both in terms of soldiers and in terms of lore and in terms of materials. And we need a ton of everything. How are we on... A support platform for level 3, yeah, but no. I want it, but I want this more right now. So let's see that we get this up first. Because that is one of the priorities to get to full.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Otherwise, the next one I would want to level 4 is base development, actually. And I need a lot more fuel resources for that as well. Alright, let's see what happens once we're up in the air this time. They might want us to come back to base. It happens sometimes, they just want, oh yeah, you should come back to base now. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm trying to do side ops. Binoculars. Well, not really binoculars, are they though? Not as we know it.
Side ops list updated.
Really? More side ops? You really thought that, yeah, out of everything he has right now, he needs more side ops. Extract a highly skilled soldier out of that. I need to go back there, really? Capture the legendary brown bear, yeah, I know. Eliminate the heavy infantry, yeah. That's the one we're doing. Alright, how are we looking anywhere else? Combat deployment. Should be one open spot, maybe? Yeah.
Please select a mission.
So let's see then. Could go for destroying helmets. Helmets are annoying. Is there anything that gives me anything that I really need right now? No. So we're doing... Yeah, let's get rid of enemy helmets because they are annoying.
Unit dispatched.
Let's see, how are my levels? 30, 30, 27, 25, 28, 25. Nice, which means that we are nearing our development goals here.
Please specify a project.
So what can we do? We can do a Zorn Camp pistol already, really. Because I needed a grenade pistol that much. No, but let's see. That's a damage one, damage. And these are secondary weapons anyway, so that doesn't matter. Can do these, which will give us silenced killing guns. Woo, pistol 9. Really? Okay, so far no good. There isn't anything I want to waste my money developing right now here. Let's see, that we go into that. Already have this developed. This is basically the damage one I'm developing right now. Later on though, once we get up in the levels, we can develop more of the damage ones as well. But until then, I'm focusing on my non-damaging things, because the damaging things that you have is basically good enough for most of the starting points. So let's see, damage, grenade launchers, sniper. I can do this one, which would be the next step in that, but I don't need that. Oh, I can do the next step in this. I should do that. Yeah, let's do that. And in a couple of levels, 6 more for the R&D and a couple more in the 6 more for the medical, we can start doing this, which will be our first silenced sleep sniper. But yeah, in the meantime we can get this, which will give improved stock. And if we can only get that we can mod our weapons, we probably can silence it anyway. So it's going to take a little while. Alright, so what can we develop in terms of other things? Sleep grenade, yes please. LLG mine, sleeping gas mine, yes please. EMN mine, special mine uses powerful electromagnetic attraction to capture vehicles. Yes. More medicine. More medicine. No. Alright, that's about what I want right now. Hey Holly, how are you doing today? Alright, so next side up, which will be the eliminate the heavy infantry.
Please select
Hate eliminating heavy infantry. Right. Yeah, we're going for this.
Deploying.
Now, heavy infantry is annoying in the sense that they are so heavily geared that sleeping them is sometimes an issue. And if they get a whiff of you, you're basically screwed. I'm fine, Holly. I am very fine today. My cough hasn't entirely gone away, but it's a lot better than it were. So yeah. Let's get out of the chopper. Oh yeah, so let's see then.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That's not the heavy infantry, is it? That's just the outpost. I don't think they count. What you barking at? None of these are heavily. But we'll take him out.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay, so where is more enemy presence? Okay, they are coming in from that side. So if we take out these, because if they notice me, that's going to be bad. So let's just turn on the cassette tape while we're doing this. So we're on Afghanistan 3, so we're doing a honeybee analysis. Oh yeah, that's the rocket launcher we recovered.
I had the R&D team analyze the honeybee. How? The CIA wanted it with everything intact. They took it apart to look at it. Then they put it back together. Everything intact. That's the R&D boys, all right. Turns out the honeybee's homing capabilities are a cut above previous manpads. It can detect a broad range of infrared wavelengths, and even ultraviolet for supplementary guidance. Hence the name, huh? Right. Honeybees rely on UV light to fly. With this device, flares don't do the target any good. That's why the Soviets are losing so many gunships. And why the CIA was so desperate to get it back. It wasn't just about preventing the Soviets from devising countermeasures. What if the likes of Iran got their hands on it? American aircraft would be put at risk too. We could use this tech to develop our own portable missile. That'll give us a huge advantage. It'll take a little time before the analysis results can be applied to actual implementation. But we'll keep moving with the research.
Okay. So that means that the honeybee we recovered is actually being researched for our sake as well. Which is nice, because that is one of the things that we really need.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Alright, we managed to get everyone here out and away. Without much issue.
You gonna extract him?
So let's pick up these flowers. So we see that all of these guys are up here.
That's the target.
Yeah, I know. That is the problem here. Alright, let's turn on another cassette tape. So at Mother Base is the next series that we're going through. It's five different series. The first one is the long one. The four others is 1 or 2 each.
Gosh, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them. That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the zero line that day, the Afghan side, on our way back from training the Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave this strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist. Skulls? The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog. We were calling out to each other.